Hi, my name is Nelson, and welcome to the Sir Nelson Online English channel. Today, I'm going to teach you how to introduce yourself and how to introduce your friends. But first, we are going to begin with grammar. In grammar, we are going to learn about articles. This word is articles. In English, articles, it means three words: a, an, and they. But today, I'm going to teach you the correct use of the articles a and an. How, when, and where do we use these two short words? To understand that, first, you must know the difference between a letter and a sound. First, consonant sounds. There is a difference between a sound and a letter. Teacher, teacher. T is the sound. And also the letter is T, teacher. Doctor. The first letter is letter T, letter D, letter P, letter F, letter H, letter G, and letter N. Those ones are called consonant letters. Now let us read them in sounds. I'm going to read the sound. Ta, 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 da, da, pa, pa, pa. Look at my lips. Pa. Those are sounds. The letter is T, D, P, F, H, G, N. Those ones are called consonant letters. For you to be able to use the articles a and an, you must know the difference between a sound and a letter. A word which begins with a consonant sound takes a teacher, a doctor, a pilot, a farmer, a housewife, a gardener, a nurse. I want you to see all these words are singular. There is no S. Teacher, not teachers. Because it is singular, it is one word. When you use this word in a sentence, you must put the article. You cannot use any of these words without the article. So we say a teacher, a doctor, a pilot, a farmer, a housewife, a gardener, a nurse. Now we go to this side. These ones are called vowel sounds. Vowel sounds. We have vowel letters and vowel sounds. Let me first read the vowel letters. A. Letter A, the sound is A. A, E, O, A. These are called vowel sounds. The quickest way to remember them is to say A, E, O, A. Those 5 letters are called vowel sounds. A, E, O, R. Those are called vowel sounds. In English, if a word begins with a vowel sound, we put an. For example, engineer, engineer. Remember the word E. A-E-O-R. E. Any word which begins with a vowel sound, not a vowel letter. In English, a word which begins with a vowel sound, you put an. Let us read the word. Engineer. An engineer. Astronaut. Astronaut. Accountant. The first sound is astronaut. Accountant. Electrician. Optician. Umpire. Indian teacher. So because the first sound is a vowel sound, we put an engineer, an astronaut, an accountant, an electrician, an optician, an umpire, an Indian teacher. So the first part is finished. When do we use a and when we use an? We use a before a word which begins with a consonant sound. We use an before a word which begins with a vowel sound. Be careful. We have a word like teachers. Teachers are many. We cannot say are teachers. Why? Teachers are many. A and an are used for singular nouns. Singular means one. We can say one teacher, a teacher. If there are many, don't put the article. Okay. Practice. Number 1. A woman who rules in a game of sport is called a referee. A referee or umpire. It is the same. It can be a referee or an umpire. It can be a man or a woman. We are going to practice. A. How do we call a woman who rules in a game of sport? She's a referee. So we want to answer in a full sentence. Number 1. How do we call a woman who rules in a game of sport? She's a referee. B. She's called an umpire. Okay. Now, get your books. Get your book and pen. Draw a margin. If your book doesn't have a margin, draw a margin. A margin is something like this. Draw a margin on this side. This is called a margin, but make sure it is a straight line. Get a ruler and draw a margin. You must have a margin in your book. Write the date here. Write the date. Okay. Now answer my question. Number 1. How do we call a woman who rules in a game of sport? This is the answer. A, she's called a referee. B, she's called an umpire. This is a singular word, so you should put an article. R, that is a consonant sound. R, that is a consonant sound. Ah, this is letter U. But when we are reading the word is umpire. Umpire. U is not a consonant sound, but A is a consonant sound. So the article is an. So in your book, write the full answer. She's called a referee. B, she's called an umpire. That is the example. Number 2, write the answer. How do we call a man who treats eyes with a problem? The answer is optician. But write the answer in a full sentence. Optician. Number 3, how do we call a woman who cares for flowers and plants in a garden? The answer is gardener. But I want you to write a full sentence. Get your book and write the answer. On Friday, I'll be here waiting to mark your books. Watch the video, do the exercises. On Friday, I'm waiting for your work. Write the work in your book, bring it to school for marking on Friday. Every Friday, we are going to be doing tests and marking your work. Number 4, how do we call a man who repairs or operates electricity? The answer is electrician. But I want you to write the full sentence, the full answer in your book. Good. That was our first practice exercise. Now let's continue. So you make sure you pause the video and you do the work. We continue. Read these words. Number 1. Repeat after me. Ugly. University. Umpire. Union. Up. I want you to see that all these words, they begin with letter U. Number 1, letter U, letter U, letter U, letter U, letter U. But the reading is different. Number 1, ugly. Number 2, university. Number 3, umpire. Number 4, union. Number 5, up. I want you to see the sound of this is the same as this. Number 2, university. Number 4, union. The rest are Remember, we use if a word begins with a consonant sound. E, I, O, U. E, I, O, R. Those are called vowel sounds. The rest of the sounds are called consonant sounds. U. U is not a vowel sound. So we cannot use an. We use university. U is not a vowel sound. Good, let's continue. Practice. Can you fill in the right word? Go to your book, write the word practice 2. Practice 2. Pause the video. Fill in the blank with the right article. 1, 2, 3, and 4. In the blank, fill in the right article. Pause the video. Write in your book. Make sure you have a margin. Draw a margin in your book. Put the letters, the numbers this side, and you start writing. Make sure a sentence begins with a capital letter. A sentence begins with a capital letter and ends with a full stop. Here there is no full stop, but you should remember to put the full stop. Good. We have finished articles for now, but we shall come back to them. We have looked at articles are and an and when to use them. Now, let us go to possessive adjectives. What are possessive adjectives? These are the ones. We have subject pronouns. Subject pronouns and possessive adjectives. The word I is a pronoun. The word my is a possessive. My. Possessive means something belongs to you. My class, my car, my t-shirt, my glasses, they are mine. I possess them. So the word mine is a possessive adjective. It comes before a noun. I is a pronoun. You changes to your. He changes to his. She changes to her. It changes to its. I want you to see that there is another word which is its with apostrophe. The possessive adjective doesn't have apostrophe. It, its, we, our, they, their. These words, my, your, his, her, its, our, their are called possessive adjectives. Words like I, you, he, she, it, we, they are called subject pronouns. Practice 3. Get your book, write the word practice 3. Practice 3. Number 1. I am Nelson. I am Nelson. I is the subject pronoun. My is a possessive adjective. So we are going to change the sentences. We are going to change the subject pronoun to a possessive adjective. Remember, I changes to my. He, she, we, they. They change to what? Go back to the previous example. Number 1, I am Nelson. My name is Nelson. Number 2, he is Peter. Use a possessive adjective to write the sentence again. Pause the video. Go to your book and start to write. Remember, a sentence begins with a capital letter. A sentence begins with a capital letter and ends with a full stop. Get your book, start writing. On Friday, you bring your book for marking at school. I'll be waiting for you. Number 6. Now, number 6 and 7, you do the same. Change the personal pronoun into a possessive adjective. Another practice, practice 4. Write the word practice 4. Example. Number 1 is an example. It has been done for you. So you are going to follow the example and you try number 2, 3, 4, and 5. He has a book. He has a book. He is a subject pronoun. His is a possessive adjective. It describes the book. Book is a noun. His book is new. They have books. They. What is the possessive adjective of they? Put it here and you write the complete sentence following the example. Pause the video and start writing. Number 6 is the same. Okay. Let us go to our next part. Remember, the purpose of the lesson is to teach you how to introduce yourself. But first, we needed to learn about possessive adjectives and articles because we are going to use them when we are speaking. Introduce yourself. Introduce yourself and your friends to the class. Use possessive adjectives. For example, hello, my name is Nelson, and this is my friend. His name is Peter. That is my friend too. Her name is Sarah. I want you to listen to me as I read. Hello, my name is Nelson, and this is my friend. His name is Peter. That, when you say that, you are pointing. That is my friend too. Her name is Sarah. Why have I crossed this? Because I want you to learn how to speak properly. When you are speaking English, we use the short form. Let us practice the pronunciation. My names. My names. This one was my name, 2 words. We have name and is. But here we have my names. Short form contractions. When you are speaking English, train yourself to use contractions. Hello, my name is Nelson. Don't say my name is Nelson. It is correct, but it don't sound natural. Train yourself to use the contraction when you are speaking English. Hello, my name's Nelson, and this is my friend. His name's Peter. This is different from his name is Peter. His name's Peter. That's, I'm not saying that is. That's my friend too. I'm not saying that is. That's apostrophe. That's my friend too. My name's. So you remove the I and put the apostrophe. His name's Peter. That's my friend. Her name's Sarah. Her name's Sarah. We are going to practice. We are going to introduce ourselves, but remember to use the short form. Remember to use the contraction. Can you introduce yourself? Can you introduce your friends? You are going to get two friends and you introduce them to the class. But since this is online learning, we don't have friends. When you come to school on Friday, we shall practice. We shall practice. I'll get for you someone, one or two people, and you practice before me. Hello, my name's Nelson, and this is my friend. His name's Peter. That's my friend too. Her name's Sarah. Practice 1. Practice this dialogue. Hello, my name's Nelson Mpaji. Sorry. This one is like a question. Sorry. You change your face. Sorry. Sorry means I've not heard. What's your surname again? Hello, my name's Nelson Mpaji. Sorry. My friend has had the name Mpaji. So you are asking, sorry. What's your surname again? Surname. Sorry. What's your surname again? Sorry. What's your surname again? Pardon me. Pardon me is the same as sorry. It means repeat for me. Pardon me. I have not understood. When you have not understood in English, you say sorry. You want the other person to repeat. There is something you have not understood. You want the other person to say it again. Sorry. What's your surname again? Pardon me. What's the meaning of surname? My friend doesn't know the meaning of surname, so he's asking me to repeat. This is the dialogue. Hello. My name's Nelson Mpaji. Sorry. What's your surname again? Pardon me. What's the meaning of surname? Well, it means your family name. The word surname means family name or last name. My surname is Mpaji. This is my family name. It is not my first name. English people begin with the first name. The family name comes next. But different countries write this differently. English people begin with the first name. The first name is also called the religious name. You begin with that and then you go to the family name. That is the culture of the English. I don't know what you do in your country. This is called the first name because you write it first. This is called the last name because you write it last. Nelson Mpaji is my surname. Well, it means your family name or last name. Oh, I see. It's Mpaji. Oh, I see. Oh, I see means I have understood. Oh, I see. I now know that the word surname means a family name. Oh, I see. It's Mpaji. How do you spell that, please? It's M-P-A-G-I. Oh, yes. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Well, we are going to practice the dialogue. But we don't, you might, maybe, if you have a practice partner, one of you takes the role of A and another one B. But you're going to write the dialogue in your book. When you come to school, I'll get you a person and you practice. We have A, B. Hello, my name's Nelson Mpaji. But that's not your name. That's my name. Write your real name. And remember to practice the contraction. My name's. What's, and change your voice. Sorry, what's your name again? Pardon me. Practice the dialogue. Write it down and practice it many times until you can use the contractions when you are speaking. One point. 1.4. Listen and write the surname. Good. I'm going to play a recording for you. I'm going to play a recording and you are going to fill in the blank spaces. We have 1.4. Listen and write the surnames. First name, surname. Number 1, Imran. Number 2, Emily. Number 3, Nelson. You are going to listen to the recording and write the surname in the box. Get ready with your pen and book and start writing.
1.1.
Hi, I'm Colin.
Pleased to meet you.
1.4. 1.
Hello, my name's Imran Kanu. Sorry, what's your surname again? It's Kanu. How do you spell that, please? It's K-A-N-U. Oh, yes, thank you. Here's your badge. Thank you.
2.
Hello, my name's Emily Winfield.
Sorry, can you repeat your last name again, please?
It's Winfield.
How do you spell that, please?
It's W-I-N-F-I-E-L-D.
Oh, yes, thank you. Here's your badge.
Thank you.
3.
Hello, my name's Nelson Chaga. Sorry, what's your last name again? It's Chaga. How do you spell that, please? It's C-H-A-G-G-A. Oh, yes. Here you are. Here's your badge. Thank you.
I'm going to play the recording again. If you missed it, you write the surname again.
1.1. 1.4. 1.
Hello, my name's Imran Kanu. Sorry, what's your surname again? It's Kanu. How do you spell that, please? It's K-A-N-U. Oh, yes, thank you. Here's your badge. Thank you.
2.
Hello, my name's Emily Winfield.
Sorry, can you repeat your last name again, please?
It's Winfield.
How do you spell that, please?
It's W-I-N-F-I-E-L-D.
Oh, yes, thank you. Here's your badge.
Thank you.
3.
Hello, my name's Nelson Chaga. Sorry, what's your last name again? It's Chaga. How do you spell that, please? It's CHAGGA. Oh, yes. Here you are. Here's your badge. Thank you.
Okay. Next. English in the world. Introducing yourself. How do English people introduce themselves? In English-speaking countries, people normally use their first name only. I repeat, in English-speaking countries, people normally use their first name only. For example, hello, I'm Nelson. English people don't usually use their surname. They use one name, their religious name, their first name. Hello, I'm Nelson. Or their first name and surname. For example, hello, I'm Nelson Mpaji. They begin with the first name. Some use only one name. What about you? In your country, do they do the same? You can tell us. If you have a partner, you can tell him or her. What about in your country? Go to practice one. This one, practice one. Hello, my name is Nelson Paji. Get a partner and practice the dialogue. Get a partner. If you don't have a partner, you can simply write, when you come to school, I'll get for you a partner and we shall practice the dialogue. Practice the dialogue and remember the intonation. Change your voices. Okay, now let us go to the opening dialogue. Okay. I'm going to play the recording, read and listen. I want you to copy the intonation, the way they pronounce the words, the way they change their voice.
1.1.
Hi, I'm Colin.
Pleased to meet you, Colin. My name's Marie.
Nice to meet you too, Marie. What do you do?
I'm a doctor. What about you?
I work for an advertising company.
Oh, that's interesting.
I'll play the recording again.
1.1.
Hi, I'm Colin.
Pleased to meet you, Colin. My name's Marie.
Nice to meet you too, Marie. What do you do?
I'm a doctor. What about you?
I work for an advertising company.
Oh, that's interesting.
I'm going to play the recording again. I'm going to pause the recording and listen and repeat such that you get the correct pronunciation. I want you to be careful with the contraction. The contraction is very important. Why? It will help you to sound like a native. Your English will sound natural when you use Contraction.
1.1.
Hi, I'm Colin.
Hi, I'm Colin. Repeat after me. Hi, I'm Colin. I want you to see I'm not saying I am. Hi, I'm Colin.
Pleased to meet you, Colin. My name's Marie.
Pleased to meet you, Colin. My name's Marie. Repeat after me. Pleased to meet you, Colin. My name's Marie. I want you to see there is a comma and a full stop. Listen to how I read. Pleased to meet you, Colin. My name's Marie. There is a pause.
Nice to meet you too, Marie. What do you do?
Nice to meet you too, Marie. What do you do? Repeat after me. Nice to meet you too, Marie. What do you do? I want you to see there is a full stop, so there is a pause. Nice to meet you too, Marie. What do you do?
I'm a doctor. What about you?
I'm a doctor. What about you? Repeat after me. I'm a doctor. What about you? The intonation is important. The contraction is important too.
I work for an advertising company.
I work for an advertising company. Repeat after me. I work for an advertising company.
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's interesting. Beautiful English, that contraction. Oh, that's not that is. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's interesting. Repeat after me. Now, you are not Colin and your partner is not Marie. You are going to get a partner and you practice the dialogue. I want you to remember the intonation and the contraction. Practice the dialogue with a partner. First, write the dialogue in your book, then practice it with someone. It is good if you can get a partner and you come together to school and you demonstrate to me the beautiful English that you are speaking. I want you to speak English like a native. Good. We continue. We have singular and plural. Singular means one, plural means many. Name the picture. Number 1, tree. But remember, I told you the tree is one. So you must put the article. Number 1, a tree. Number 2, there are many. So we add S. Trees. We cannot say a trees. That is wrong. There are many. We don't need an article. We don't need an article. We say trees. Okay. Number 1, get ready with your book. We are going to write sentences. Number 1, it's a tree. It's a tree. The tree is one. If I put the word tree in a sentence, I must put the article. Tree. Because it is one, you have to put an article. So I'm making the sentence. It's the contraction, not the it's the possessive adjective, that the contraction with the apostrophe. It apostrophe S. It's a tree. Write down. Number 2, there are many, so we cannot use it. We use it if it is one. It's a tree. But number 2, there are many. So we say, they are trees. They are trees. The contraction. They are trees. They are trees. It is a tree. It is a tree. They are trees. It now, but when you are speaking, use the contraction. It's a tree. They are trees. Get your book and start writing. Number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 6. Remember to begin a sentence with a capital letter and you end it with a full stop. Try. Write in your book 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Write the sentences in your book. Remember, on Friday, I'll be waiting for you here to mark your books. Next, number 1. What is this? This, because you are touching. This book. This you are touching. This book. When you are pointing, that, there is some space. That, this. This, that, this book, that book, this book, that book. I want you to see let me make this right. Okay. This, that, this, that, this book, that book. Number 1. What is this? It's an elephant. The elephant is one. Elephant. The word elephant begins with a vowel sound. So we use the article an. It's an elephant. Why? It is one. And the arrow is touching. Now number 2, there is this space. You are pointing. You are not touching. So we use that. What's that? It's an elephant. What's this? It's a book. Question now. What is that? That's a book. Number 3. What are these? Now I want you to get the difference between this and this. This book. This book. This book. These books. The spelling of these, you add S to the noun. These books. This book. These books. 1. This book. These books. What's this? It's a book. What are these? They are books. What are these? They are books. What's this? It's a book. This is a book. It's a book. Number 3. What are these? The arrow is touching. These, they are many. They are elephants. Contraction. They are. But we remove the A and we put the apostrophe. They are elephants. Number 4. What are those? There are many. Pointing. Those. They are elephants. There are many. These are many, you are pointing. These are many, you are touching. This is one touching. This is one pointing. This, that. This, those. This, those. These, Z. These. All of this says these. These. Those. What are those? Not those. Those. Get your book and start writing. Write the question and answer. Number 1, follow the example. Question and answer. Number 1. Number 2, pause the video and start writing. Remember the arrow, the arrow. There are many pointing. There are many. Number 3, number 4. This is number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Question, answer. Question, answer. Question, answer. Question, answer. Write in your book. Remember to have a margin. You write properly with the proper handwriting. You start a sentence with a capital letter and you end with a full stop. For the question, you use a question mark. What are these? Question mark. The question mark is very important. Next, spelling. Most nouns add S. Singular, plural. A pen, pens. A bag, bags. A notebook, notebooks. A textbook, textbooks. There is a difference between a textbook and notebook. That book where you are writing is called a notebook. This is a textbook. This is a textbook. An eraser, a rubber. An eraser, erasers. A marker, markers. In English, words that end in CH, SH, double S, X, or we add ES. For example, a watch. The word watch ends in CH. So we add ES to CH. The word fox ends in X. So we add ES because of the X. A kiss. The word kiss ends in double S. So we add ES. Tomato. Because it is one, we put article. A tomato. The word tomato ends in O. So we add ES. A wish. A wish. The word wish ends in sh, so we add es. A brush. The word brush ends in sh, so we add es. The word glass ends in double s, so we add es to form the plural. A watch, watches. A fox, foxes. A kiss, kisses. A tomato, tomatoes. A wish, wishes. A brush, brushes. A glass, glasses. However, we have some plurals which are irregular nouns. A man, men. Irregular nouns, we don't add s. These form their plural using other forms and not s. A man, men. A woman, women. I want you to see this pronunciation. You read this word as woo, woo. All of you say woo, woo. Woman, woman. But this is we. This is same letter, different sound. Woo, we. No. Woo, we. A woman. We, men. Women. Women. We, men. A woman. A child. Child. A child. Children. Children. A child. The pronunciation. A child. Children. A person. A person. People. A person. People. 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 An ox. Oxen. An ox. Oxen. A sheep. Sheep. Sheep remains sheep. A goose. A goose. Geese. Remember, this is plural, so you cannot put an article. A goose. Geese. Okay. Irregular nouns. Make sentences. Number one. That one is called geese. This is geese, goose. Okay, there is an arrow here. The arrow is touching, the arrow is pointing. These are many, this is one. So here, because it is touching with, and there are many, we say these. These are geese. Number two, we are pointing, so we say that. That is a goose. Goose, geese. But we are going to make sentences. If it is plural, don't use an article. If it is one, add an article. Number one, these are geese. That is a goose. You are going to make sentences. Look at the arrow and make the appropriate sentence. Number three, mice, mouse, mice. These are irregular words. Mouse, mice. Write down the sentence. Be careful with the arrow. Mouse, mice. Ox, oxen. An oxen is a cow used to dig. Very powerful. It cannot produce. It is called ox. Ox, oxen. Make the sentence. Loaves, loaf, loaves, loaf. Write down the sentences. Pause the video and start writing. Next, cardinal numbers and ordinal numbers. Cardinal numbers, ordinal numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Those are called cardinal numbers. 1, the ordinal of 1 is the first. When you are using ordinal numbers in a sentence, you must add the word the. 1, the first. 2, the second. The third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, the seventh. Be careful with 5. 5, fifth. Don't say 5th. Be careful. You say 5th, not 5th. 8, the 8th. 9, 9th. Be careful with the spelling of 9th. 9th, we remove the E. 9th, don't put the E on 9. 10, the 10. 12, be careful with VE. VE, the ordinal becomes F. 12. 21, there is, when you are writing the word, the number 21, there is a hyphen. 20 hyphen 1. The 21st, 1 changes to first. The 21st. 40. 40, the 43rd. 43, the 43rd. 20, 20th. I want you to see that Y changes to IE. 20, 20th. 30, 30th. Y changes to IE. Remember, copy this in your book. Why? To learn the spelling. Practice. Get your book and start writing. Cardinal number, ordinal number. Write this in your book. Pause the video and start writing. Okay, that's the end of the lesson for today. Make sure you write, you speak, you practice. On Friday, bring your book to school for marking. See you next time. Bye-bye.